What was it like working with Charlie Waller?
Interesting. He's a pretty resourceful guy, a great singer. That's what really honed what became, for lack of a better term, really had to listen to the lead singers in the bands, the many bands that I played with throughout my career. And listening close, you had to get the phrasing down, and Charlie was really good at enunciation. He didn't slur words or go over things that you'd miss. Every word that he sung, you heard. And after hanging out with him and playing many gigs, I got the knack of it. And but we ended up doing the first recording was called New Look, New Sound. And by that time, actually, I don't know the entire story, but they had replaced Ed Ferris as well as the bass player, and got another Ed McLaughlin to play bass. And we did our first recording for Rebel, of which I didn't really have any say-so in selection of material or anything. Eddie and Charlie, Eddie more so than Charlie, picked out material for that particular LP. And I believe that it's still available. Rebel, I think, put it in a box set, most of the material from that old recording, and it's out there. I ended up doing 3 during my tenure with that group: New Look, New Sound, One Wide River to Cross, which was a gospel album, and then what was golly, I'm trying to think of the last one. Sound Off, yes, because we had our photos taken over at Fort Washington next to a gigantic old cannon. That was the one that had, I had a lot to do with picking some of the material for that, and two of which became kind of standards. Bill Emerson was the banjo player by that time, and actually on One Wide River to Cross, he was the banjo player on that album as well. But he unearthed Fox on the Run, which he had already did a previous recording with Cliff Waldron, but it didn't go nearly as far or become as widely known as the Country Gentleman version that was on Sound Off. And the other tune that was on there that became copied many times was Teach Your Children. I had just gotten from, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Neil Young was on that recording, and none of the bluegrass groups had picked it up till that point. And I said, look, boys, this is a natural for us here. And Charlie liked it